And this evening we're going to have a really, really awesome time, because we're going to be discussing the skin and how to make the skin come alive, and with a big understanding that the skin is a reflection of who we are actually. And I'm going to talk a bit about our INTERCONNECT affiliate program to remind us all, and make an announcement about that too, and then talk deeply about the skin range, which is completely natural as nature intended. So just regarding the skin, it's an amazing feat, of nature's technology, if you like. It's waterproof, yet it releases water when we sweat. It's washable. It restores our temperature. It's self-mending, and it forms a huge protective barrier around us. Very, very, very important. And it is one of the 5 detoxification organs. It's the biggest detoxification organ. So it's incredibly important. And it's important that the pores are open, that the skin's exfoliated, so that the toxins can actually come out. And most skin conditions, if you like, psoriasis, eczema, etc., are due to an overload of toxic buildup within the body. And 9 times out of 10, one of the other detox organs is blocked. So, for example, the liver could be blocked, the gut could be blocked, the kidneys, the lungs, and therefore causes extra stress on the skin to detox. And that's when we start getting skin eruptions, bumps on the skin, skin diseases. It's just an indication that the body's out of balance, but 9 times out of 10, there's toxicity. And that's why sauna is so imperative, because I just find there's nothing that externally cleans the skin as well as a sauna. You come out of there and your skin feels like a baby. I better go put my sauna on. So the skin reflects, it exactly reflects our well-being, how vital we are. It reflects our emotions, our state of health, our diet, our lifestyle, how much sleep we're getting, how much alcohol we've been drinking. And in this way, the world gets to know us. So it's a really, really, really vital organ. And it contains many, 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 many little neurotransmitter, little nervous points, and hundreds and gazillions, especially also underneath the soles of the feet and the palms of the hands. So when we touch the ground, immediately there's receptors there that take up the negative electrons from the ground and put us into a space of 0 voltage. So those negative electrons immediately detoxify us and mop up, if you like, all the spare positive charge around us, from the atmosphere, from processed food, stress, lack of sleep, too much alcohol, road rage, overworked, etc. So again, through the skin, through the sole of the feet, or the palms of our hand, or even our heads, when we touch the ground, it offers massive detox and reset for the body. So the skin really is a vital organ, and we just want to really revere the skin this evening, and look at how we can treat the skin topically and also orally. So we do it from inside out and from outside in. Okay, and we can't hide. Our skin does reveal everything. So that's very important. Okay, so what I want to do is, after I said hi to everyone, is I'm going to do two presentations. The first presentation is on our INTERCONNECT affiliate program. And the reason I'm going to go through that again is just to remind us all of exactly the magnitude of what we have in front of us, and the opportunities that we have in front of us, and how we can use the opportunities to enhance our current practices, start up a business, refer somebody else to start up a business, and in that way, bring in the 365 Healthy by Choice, where we do have a choice, and we have a choice to choose health every single day if we want to. And this also will translate into prevention, where prevention is better than waiting for when it's too late. So we want to be the best version of ourselves, and take into consideration all the other things, all the lifestyle things that are so important: meditation, grounding, I've mentioned, sunshine, water, oxygen, breathing, so that we are living the life we want to live, right? We're designing it and living that life we want to live. We are alive. Life alive, the liver must be cleaned so that we can really maximize everything at our disposal right now. Never before have we had this type of abundance. So I hope by the end of this presentation, you will be ready to live the life you want to live. Okay, so let me just start the presentation. So the first one, just remember, I'm going to put collectively and holistically the 365 Healthy by Choice. The affiliate program that goes with it is whereby we have a few levels, very, very health orientated. In fact, in order to join the affiliation, one needs to be healthy. We can't have people marketing our products and living it up, a debauched type of lifestyle, eating donuts, etc. That's just not going to be authentic. So we do, and we are looking for those people who want to be the ultimate health avatars, who want to walk the talk, be authentic, be original, be organic, get back to nature, and thrive on it. So bear that in mind. This is about total health and reaching ultimate health. So here is our banner, if you like, and you can see that the focus here is on quantum health. Quantum devices, quantum food state nutrients, specially designed to take us to that ultimate health level. We're not even concerned about optimum. We're not even concerned, definitely not about suboptimum. So the affiliates that come in are literally case studies. And I must tell you, the ones that have joined actually can't wait to get going, are getting going. Some people are in gyms. They're requesting special gym outfits. Some people are runners. They're requesting also running outfits. They've got caps already. And some people are in wellness areas in the corporates. And some people are already in health pharmacies, food emporiums. And so there's really, really a buzz happening, and organically, and as I said, in the health space. So everything, whether we're talking about skin and health today, or whether we're talking about immunity and genetics or nourishment of the cell, it's all very, very specific, very well thought out and simple. Must be like that. Can't be in complicated space. And we definitely are the pioneers in the new paradigm shift. So as the old paradigm is leaving and exiting, we are building the new paradigm into the new space, the natural health way. Some people might say going back to things that our ancestors did. I think in many instances we're going back to nature, because nature's been there all along, and nature has revealed everything for us, has everything for us. So it's a question of reminding ourselves and looking at what we have in front of us. Okay, so we're talking about our INTERCONNECT affiliate program, where we're going to be building on health, wealth, and happiness, and in the quantum space. And we want to restore health to a level that people never knew possible. What do I mean by that? And I repeated this a lot of times. We are shifting from illness to wellness. That's the bottom line. Wellness means free of symptoms. It means living your life, able to do the things you never dreamed you could do. Breathing adequately, eliminating toxins adequately. Your body's charged. You've got a high level of energy. You're consuming quantum foods that are enlivening you. You're using quantum devices to determine root causes of disease, to manage risk factor gaps and close them, and to then realign the body and retrack progress again at the end of the day. The people that are coming and taking part in this program are people that are serious. They want to be that case study. They want to be the change. They want to be and live the change that they want to see in the world as well. So just in a nutshell, we have wellness centers, we have consultations, 24/7 global, virtual, and immediate quantum assessments. So you don't even have to be in person, all right? And we have a range of practitioners around the world actually ready to do this. We've got quantum devices, not only for humans, animals, farms. We're looking at plants, soil, and realigning everything there, completely naturally in quantum. And we've got our food state nutrients, as nature intended, training courses, of course, where people can follow on a career and, you know, put certificates on their wall. And I'll tell you more about that as we go through. And the business in a box opportunity for our smaller centers, moving on into larger franchise centers, and our little and our affiliate program. So just to have a look at some of the devices, we have a Quantum 450, and we have the QUEX-S and ED, designed by Professor Bill Nelson. And these devices do things that the human brain cannot do. In 1 minute with the Q450, we get 450 readings, 36 areas of organs and systems right in front of us with risk factor gaps ranked and ready to be closed. With the QUEX and the EED, we get 11,000 frequencies assessed. So probably in 10 to 15 minutes, we have not only physical, also a mental, emotional, and spiritual risk factors that all combine together to give us another set of risk factors with the root causes. And these devices can, through bioresonance, align the body for us with quantum electroceuticals. So it's very, very advanced tech. And although having been around for about 25 years. So here again, you're going to find out things about your body you never knew, about your mind, your ancestors, your hereditary, your emotions, the trivialities that you're worrying about with your brain, and the purpose that you're living. So it's very, very holistic and very, very thorough. These are the two quantum devices that work in the virtual space, and these are prices. We do have a special on at the moment regarding payment. I'll show you in a moment. So these are the devices designed at NASA, and here's the quantum Q450, and this device, it's connected to your computer. There's a beautiful manual that I've designed and put together, pulling together the diseases, the organs, the systems, and then the 365 products to form a little box for each person, a tune-in and tune-up box, an anti-aging box, a digestion box, to close the risk factors. And at the back, there's an example of the panels and the grids that you get. So very robust device that will be your friend forever. And now we're going to be looking at the products. And as nature intended, very, very important, because who are we to second guess nature and our body? So plant-based, food state, quantum state, whole food, DNA is intact, it hasn't been messed with, the intelligence of the plant is there. So when the body receives these foods, it knows exactly what to do. The innate potential of the body to heal kicks in. Exceptionally important, because then you're raising your energy. If the body's got to resort what you've given it, that takes energy and it takes time. These products are literally absorbed sublingually, even through the mucous membrane of the mouth. That's how quickly they get absorbed. Within 15 seconds, these high frequency foods are absorbed. I'll show you now. And they're pure, they're natural, they're unique. There are no fillers or binders. So I've gone around the planet looking for a similar toolkit type range, and there isn't anything that exists exactly like this, especially where practitioners actually define the toolkit according to quantum devices. No fillers, no binders, very important. There's no pea flour, there's no magnesium stearate, etc., etc. No wheat, no dairy, no sugar, no additives whatsoever, no genetically modified, in brown glasses where possible, to stop plastic leaching. And the capsules are veggie capsules made from plant cellulose, which is actually a prebiotic, and the probiotics live off that. So we've got what I've showed you. We've got devices, and which have electroceuticals, the QUEX, and the nutraceuticals from the range. And we've got devices. From by the way, all the devices have got CE accreditation out of Europe. The nutrient groups that we're looking at, and this is, again, it's just a box full of tricks. We've got alchemical, almost gold. We've got beautiful cold pressed organic oils and minerals. We've got supercharged electron dense foods, adaptogenic herbs, live fermented microbes. Remember, the microbes are presenting the army. They are boosting the immune system. They are the ones that go and fight, help the immune system fight the parasites and synthetic chemicals and parasites entering the body. And we have the paramagnetic zeolite that also detoxes. So what we're doing all the time is we're boosting the immune system, we're restoring the genetics, we're detoxifying the cells, and we're nourishing the cells, and we're getting the battery charged and also the charge around the cell membrane to receive oxygen and nutrients, to let the oxygen bind with the electrons, because we've raised the battery, the charge of the battery, to then form with the nutrients in the cell to combine and form ATP and energy in the mitochondria in the cell. This is what we're aiming for. We're aiming for energy at the end of the day. Then we can think clearly and live productively. So we've got it all sewn up, and hundreds of case studies. These products work and the devices work. So it's not a question of waiting and seeing. It's been too long. I've been working in this field now for well over 8 years, full time. And every time, I mean, people say to me, well, you know, what is your success rate? Every single person shifts after every consultation, they shift. So as I said to you, we're really working with something that we can really repeat and train people on. I just want to know if other people have lost my voice. Can everyone hear me? Annette, can you hear me? Corinne, could somebody just come in and say they can hear me? Or is everybody not hearing me? Let's just have a look at some of the products. Hold on a moment. So the others can hear. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Perfect. Wonderful. All right, I'm going to whiz through some of the products. Some of you have seen this presentation before, but for the people who are new, I'm just going to show you some of them, and it's random. So we've got an ultimate wound spray. It's used in the wound wards in hospitals, and literally from diabetic to ulcers, gangrenous, calcification oozing out of the skin. And we use it with carrier solutions as well that can actually carry it right through into the bloodstream and up the leg, for example. This is amazing, 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 amazing. And we also use it spray. I mean, a soak. And we've got some beautiful, I'll talk about this a little bit later, our cell serum. We've only used the best, most pure oils, pure essences, rose, frankincense, myrrh, because we go for gold. We go for the top. We're not going to mess around with next lifetime. It's all happening this lifetime. We've got oxy minerals that literally detox, charge the cell membrane, get rid of horrible parasites. They work with the gut microbiome reset to bring in the beneficial bacteria, fungi, and yeasts. 80 to 120 live strains. You can't get that. You can't get that in on a shelf or in the fridge. These are kept out of the fridge. They're live. They're active, ready to transform into the biome, the microbiome blueprint in your body. We've got awesome smoothies for young and old adore these. They've got over 30, over 40 nutrients, exactly as nature intended. The body will assimilate these nutrients as it needs them, and it will leave what it doesn't need. In that way, you're covering the protein building blocks, the long chain sugars, very important for brain, minerals, vitamins, phytonutrients, and building the immunity. We have to have the building blocks, starter building blocks, to repair properly. So one thing is about detoxing, very important. Then we've got to go and repair tissue and rebuild and build neurotransmitters and enzymes and hormones and energy. And here's a stress immuno combo boost kit. We've got an almost gold here and a stress defense shield. This is alchemy, and it will detox, it will nourish, it will restore immunity and the genetics. And then you've got all the building blocks, over 30 nutrients, high vibrational 30 nutrients, for example. So these are examples, and the website is full of all these examples. We get boxes as well, you'll see on the website. So we'll have a box or a kit or a product on its own, full of recommendations for practitioners as well. Really nice. You actually can't go wrong here. You are going to get a result. That's it. So here's again the blood pressure box. You see, we specially put it together for practitioners. And we've got a blood sugar box already prepared, because we know the root causes. We've done this too many times, so we know what the root causes are of diabetes, for example, and we can restore and reset very quickly. The blood sugar will come down very quickly, as will the blood pressure. And here's an all-in-one. People say to me, okay, Jane, well, once all my risk factors are all the risk gaps are closed, what do I do? How do I live? And here's a box of 4. And I recommend the Almost Gold, because it's an energy capacitor. So it charges your battery on a daily basis. It's like putting your cell phone into the socket on the wall every day, once a day. So 2 teaspoons of that in the morning, and you're starting to charge. And I can see people on my microscope. I can see the cells. I know those that are taking Almost Gold. It's a different kind of a cell. Lots of zeta potential. The cells move smoothly. They're not sticky red blood cells. So we know that works. We can measure it on our quantum devices, and we can see it. There's the microbiome reset, 80 to 120 live strains. There's the stress defense shield, your food all in one. We've got the smoothies, which is a meal in one, basically. And then for the day you've literally consumed over 30 high vibrational nutrients that are going to feed you. And there's a zeolite, which is going to detoxify you as well. We could always look here at a cell oxygen, and once a day, and I do recommend that. And I also recommend the replica RNA DNA. So that's 6 products that I use and I recommend, because that's when I get the best readings on the quantum devices, the best readings under the microscope, the best. And all those ugly parasites go, and the cholesterol crystals go, and the protein fibers and liver fibers and organ damage and leaky gut, and I said the circulation improves, minerals improve, the lot. We even got kits for COVID, and well, we're having 2nd and 3rd phases, so we better all gear up. And these are options on the website too, and literally within 3 hours the symptoms have lifted, and within a day or 2 that person's better. And as we recharge the battery, as we shift the charge of the cell membrane, the nutrients and oxygen can go in, the waste and the carbon dioxide can leave, and the body starts self-healing. So we're giving building blocks for the body to heal. We're not second guessing, so important. And there the kits are again. And that's a box. So we've got some kits of 2 or 3 or 4. And family combinations, all possible. That's 12. And then we've got the kits in the boxes I spoke about. And there's 21 options of each, all based for practitioners or based for people who are very well in the know, understand their body, understand what they're doing. They've gone on the website, they've researched, they've looked, and they see what they need. So just to give you an idea of some of these, there's a lot of them. But you can see there I've put together And obviously, as a practitioner, you're going to look at the readings of your client and put together, you might change it. But it's a very good guide to get going. And these are the kits of little 2 products. All depends also on affordability. And here's the skin range, which I'll talk about a little bit later, not too much later. And this is our Rejuvenate Gold biological skin range. And we look a lot at the microbiome of the skin, the ecology of the skin, and we don't disturb the acid mantle, and we work with the skin, and we make sure the pores are open. And anybody who uses these products will exclaim that they feel the skin come alive. It feels it starts connecting. It's amazing. And of course, we haven't forgotten about radiation, our earthing mats, our all clear product that's designed also to remove electromagnetic frequencies, our actual grounding, getting on the ground ourselves. Iodine will also ward off radiation. Schizandra berry in our liver product will also ward off radiation. So that's a beautiful radiation kit. And then we have quantum devices for water, petrol, gardens, humans, animals, and these are specifically designed with quantum frequencies held inside that last forever. Cleaning the wrong algae. So what it will do, it will just ward off the algae that shouldn't be there. It will ward off on the farms. It will ward off the jackals. It will ward off the crows. It doesn't kill anything. It just wards them off so that they're not coming in and eating eyes out of the little baby lambs and so on. And the jackals just get warded off. So that we can also pests warded off, so we can grow the most gorgeous peaches, strawberries, bananas, etc., etc. And we have our complete soil kit here with humus, probiotics, rock dust, kelp, spirulina, fulvic acid, all natural. So whether it's humans, plants, or animals, we in the natural space. It isn't. Completely natural. There's our disinfectants, which are actually they're actually treatments. There's no alcohol whatsoever. So these are treatments. It'll actually remove any biofilm on the hand as well. Biofilm is what is produced by GMO organisms, parasites, bacteria, fungi, and yeasts that excrete this biofilm. And by the way, these products also we spray them up the nostrils and in the mouth, and use it also for the slightly different one for our wound spray. So let's carry on restoring our health to a level we never knew possible. Here is where we've got the career path. So we have a global classroom. We do about 5 Zoom webinars a week, training on all sorts of things. Plus, you can go and self-train online, and you can have a look on the website. There are many, many short courses of 1 hour, 24-hour courses for CPE points, courses for the Q450, 100 hours and courses for diplomas and degrees, depending on what qualifications you already have, linked with NPQ in the UK, which means it's an international accredited course. Put it on your wall. And by the way, these diplomas you can get them in 3 months. So it's really designed to fast track everything and not spend 3 years trying to get a diploma. We can do it in 3 months, working on our own solidly. Absolutely can be done. And then, of course, we've got also the Immune University licensed diploma for the people operating those devices too. So here you'll get a certificate for the Q450. Here you will get a license for the quantum. So we have this wonderful, wonderful hands-on interactive global classroom. Here are some of the courses. So we've got sustainability courses, farming courses, nutrition, the charging of the body, causes of disease, boosting immunity, even solar panels, everything here. I've designed these courses. I walk the talk. So the center is completely off-grid, has got solar water tanks, biodynamic vegetable garden growing, off-grid heating, complete floor heating, water heating, it's run off the grid, and insulation, water, glass insulation, everything. So it's just really an oasis of natural health on every level, which is really exciting. Some more short courses. We've got the DNA and all sorts of things, quantum health. We've got the diploma courses, which you see there, 100 hours, and you can go and have a look. You can go and look at the prices of them, very, very reasonable. And, you know, some of that price has to go to NPQ in the UK, of course, to register. And then degree courses. All right, so if you've got a diploma, you can do the degree course. And then here are the immune quantum courses as well. Very, very reasonable. You need a mentor there too. So we're really catering for everybody here, and we really are offering the best. So here's what I want to talk about for a small practitioner growing into eventually a larger franchise and an even larger franchise and a larger franchise. So nice place to start, very easy, very inexpensive. We're going to look at some devices, we're going to look at some products, some courses that you can do, which I've already talked about, and then you're done. So we want to look at tuning in and tuning up, being the walking, living example ourselves, being the change we want to see, and then setting everyone else on fire. They also want to be. How did you do this? How can we do this? I also want to practice. I also want to be a practitioner. And then you're bringing in multiple income streams at the same time. And then we don't need any happiness life coach, because when you've got health and wealth and then abundance, you are happy. That is a recipe for happiness. So that's what we do. So just for example, here's our Q450. I've showed it to you already, where you're going to find out things about your health you never knew existed. 1 minute, 450 readings. And I've got some home use option. These are rands, divide by 17 to get US dollars. We've got a professional box here, which is 9.5, and you get manuals 1 and 2 and 4 products. And then we've got the larger business in a box, which has got the device, the manuals, all 3 courses, all 3 manuals, and actually 6 products. So this is the one most people go for. Well, we have to eventually, because you get all the courses. And the courses are what I've put together. So you're not going to find this in any textbook. It's literally how I've operated with this device. So you can come in on a lower level, and you could then buy the next manual and the next manual as you go. Here are the virtual space, the NASA designed devices which work and find you. So these are the ones where they work, as I say, in the virtual space. You don't have to walk in. So we have a special at the moment where you can put a down payment on the larger one, on the 21,500 euros of 7,777 euros. And you can pay the remainder of the 21,500 over a 2-year period at 1% interest per month. So this has really, really enabled a lot of people to get hold of this. This is the latest, greatest. It's almost like, I don't know anymore exactly what the latest Apple or Samsung cell phone device is. This is the latest quantum device on the planet. All right, I've been to Russia, I've traveled around, I've looked. This is the latest quantum device on the planet that will not only calibrate you, but it calibrates you while we're working with you. It's shifting, it's totally virtual. It's working with you as we realigning you, as you're realigning yourself, and the shifts are happening. It's calibrating and moving with you. It's phenomenal. So this, I talked about the Q450 being your friend for life. This is the friend for life, because you'll be able to do anything, and it will find almost every disease, condition, point of out of alignment in the body, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. It's just too great. This is the smaller version. So this one is 7,500, but literally you can pay that amount for this one and pay the rest over 2 years. So it's a bit of a no-brainer. So here's our shop front. We've got some our plant materials there. We've got our devices. We've got some quantum devices. We've got our skin range. And then we have our shelves, oils and minerals on the top, immunity and genetics on the second shelf, nutrition on the third shelf, and detoxification products on the fourth shelf. There's all our boxes really waiting to be filled, depending on what our devices tell us. So it's all organized, all straightforward. So there's different options for the products. I put them together because I decided that they would work this easier with the different practitioner usages and so on. So 42 products, 35 or 24 products. You can buy 12, the family pack 2. So all depends on what you're wanting to do at the outset, and you can always build on it and divide by 17 to get US dollars. That's 24 products. So you don't get earthing mats and things like that there. And then we've got the 35 products. You get 1 earthing mat and all the other products, and then you get the bigger one, 42 products. So basically this is everything you'll need as a practitioner for the QUEX or the Q450. Now, having said that, there's some things that you would want to get, and that would be, for example, liquid iron. I like to use the Spartone liquid iron because it's natural. So there might be, I don't like to supplement with man-made supplements because I think you're defeating the whole object. You take the brain fuel, the stress defense shield, the extreme performance boost, but I just say sometimes we need a bit of boost. If you can do it with quantum, you can boost the iron levels, or you can go and get some. So that's just one example that I know of that we could do. The microbiome reset will ensure that vitamin B and vitamin K are synthesized in the body. Very important, always low. The kelp will ensure vitamin D is received by the body. So we've got all the solutions here, really. There's lots of iron in the stress defense shield and so on, but you know what? I want that oxygen carried. So sometimes I will use that Spartone, just for example. So we can get going, we can transition to the full house. All right, and then just to finish off, here is our affiliate program, where we are now opening up some levels, and we've got some nice opportunities there for people to grow and to earn from people below them, and very selectively, because we want the health people coming into our space specifically. So we want to build our health, our wealth, and our happiness, think clearly and live productively in all areas of our lives. And we do take health to heart, which is talking about compassion and restoring people's health to levels they never knew possible. And they will tell you they never thought this could happen to them. So that's really the end of this part. I'm going to come back and then I'm going to add another presentation here, the skin one, and then we can launch straight into that one as well. Just trying to remember the name of it, sorry. You can just look it up quickly. Yeah, that is the one that I thought. There we go. It only lets me upload one at a time, so it'll just be a short while for the skin presentation to arrive on our doorstep. So yeah, with skin, you remember we're defining our boundaries. It is our boundary. But having said that, it's a completely loose boundary because we pull together. We are electrons. We completely loose electrons, but we pull together through forces. And that's what makes us appear to be solid almost, if you like. But our electrons never touch. We never touch the chair that we sit on. So when we're talking about a boundary, please don't think it's completely fixed. The closest I can I visualize this is when I have a look at white blood cells under the microscope, because they are boundaryless and they can move and morph wherever they need to go to. So that always gives me a bit of an idea about a boundaryless, formless, completely flexible, movable group of electrons, if you like. So we are also this movable group of electrons. However, we are pulled together, and some of us is more dense or concentrated than others. So the bone would be more dense and concentrated, let's say, than the blood. Okay, so we see the skin, and in our own mind that we know that it's not actually boundaryless. We also know that around us we have a microbiome, a cloud of bacteria, fungi, and yeasts. And when we brew certain fermentation products, for example, kefir or kombucha, we're using the microbial cloud that we're all living in, breathing in, coming in and through and out of our skin to ferment and to brew these beautiful probiotics. So we live in this cloud, we eat and we breathe. And the strength of this microbial cloud is going to support us. Even a peach on a tree with leaves is living in the same cloud as us. A cow in the fields is breathing and living in the same microbial cloud. So the soil, the plants, the animals, and ourselves are living in this ecology. This blend and mix of beneficial bacteria, funguses, and yeasts, and maybe not so beneficial, because there are toxins and there is toxicity, and those things cause free radicals on the skin, which will cause a degeneration of the cell tissue. And for example, too much sun will also cause degeneration, and that kind of degeneration, the life force leaves the skin. So that kind of degeneration will lead to malignancy, right, which we don't want. So the whole time we want to make sure that our immune system is as strong as possible to ward off toxins, infections, anything, chemicals, radiation, sunburn that could be harmful to our skin. We want the skin to be squeaky clean all the time. Okay, and I'm going to show you how we go about all of that. And remember that the skin is fed by the bloodstream and the nervous system. And it's also from an internal point of view, our diet, why our diet is so important, and water and oils, flaxseed oil, because we're feeding the skin from inside out. And then whatever we do put on our skin, we need to be careful and discerning, because if we're putting a petroleum-based oil or cream, aqueous cream, for example, on our skin, we are putting a toxin on, and all it is doing is forming a barrier that we may or may not be able, the skin may or may not be able to breathe through. And that toxicity is absolutely dangerous and causes free radicals. Some people spend a fortune on top makeup house products. Go and find out what you're spending your money on. You might be buying free radicals. That's all I want to say. Similarly, some people might be spending a fortune on oils in capsules that they're taking that might be boiled to have got them extracted. And again, you're buying free radicals. It's cancer in a bottle. So just as I say, be incredibly discerning about what you're putting on your face and the difference you will feel. You will feel the aliveness. With these products, the 365 products, you will, because they start connecting the cell communication, the neurological network starts happening, the oxygen comes through in the bloodstream, and there's just feeding both ways. And these products will penetrate all 7 layers of the epidermis, whereas a petroleum-based oil, a heated oil, will literally stick on the top. And you can see people walking around dabbing, putting powder and stuff on their faces, because there's just either oil coming out because their body's too full of oil, or the oil or the lotion that they put on their skin is just causing, to a degree, perspiration, to a degree, the toxins to come out. The body's pushing them out as well, and you're having to dab your your face and your skin. So we really have understood skin, how it functions, what its main function is, and what certain products do to it and don't do to it. So let's just have a look at this range, and then we can talk some more. So we got some beautiful slides. I have some beautiful slides for you. And I found this very exciting because the 365 range now is definitely topical, and I've got just some other topical products to show you too. So we really have gone back to the apothecary, the distillation houses, and we're just using the top oils I told you: rose, frankincense, myrrh, and the gold, and the almost gold. So what more would we want? We're going to end up with golden DNA. And that's really, really nice. Okay. So as with everything, we have a choice. So flawless skin. We need to regenerate the DNA. We need to regenerate the structure of the cells and make sure that each cell division is perfect. The nucleus is intact, the DNA is intact. Like I said earlier, nourishment and oxygen entering the cells, waste and carbon dioxide leaving the cells, and energy getting produced. So the skin is no different, and this is how we rejuvenate the skin, from inside out and from outside in. So our products work both ways. Even the Almost Balm, the Almost Gold Elixir on its own, just to say, if you've got cancer patients, you rub it on the skin and it enters the bloodstream and recharges the battery of the body. Amazing. So we're wanting to focus on longevity, anti-aging, and, have the best representation of ourselves. I've seen people that have had very bad blood disorders that come out in the skin, made the skin completely dark. And then through our detoxification internally and applying the right products onto the skin on the outside, including exfoliation and sauna, that the darkness completely leaves. And you get this whole new, flushed, beautiful skin. And my patients don't wear base anymore because it actually hides the shine and the beautiful illuminance that is reflected in people who are taking using proper products and taking detoxification and nourishment inside. So they don't use anything like that anymore. So skin repair, now we've got blemishes to repair, we've got scarring to repair, we've got free radical damage to repair, we've got wrinkles to refine. And this is what starts happening when we start reconnecting the dots, if you like, and we start regenerating cells and repairing the skin. Nerve ending repair, the beautiful oils we use, the almost that we use, the oxy minerals that we use, the essential rose, myrrh, frankincense, such high frequencies, start repairing nerve ending nerve repair. And we have antioxidants, the free radical repair, increasing skin immunity, skin elasticity. We've got also internally, we've got, I'll show you just now, but we've got a skin, hair and nails, and we've got a collagen. So we can start also restructuring the skin. And I'll talk about those products just now because they've got very important things in them. Increasing hydration. We talked earlier about the skin, being washable, but at the same time, and keeping the temperature of the body, but at the same time being able to sweat and release water. So the hydration is so important, the moisture, the wettability of the skin. So when we're using natural products, the body remains hydrated as opposed to losing moisture. And you will start losing moisture when you're using products that are not cold pressed, heated oil, heated creams and lotions on the skin. You'll start actually drying out, especially in the dry seasons. You will see very dryness on the skin, especially if base is put over it. But in our patients, we don't see that. You don't notice the harshness of the dry seasons. And we make sure, of course, that the patients are also consuming sufficient amounts of cold-pressed coconut oil, flaxseed oils. Enhanced skin smoothness, texture, and strength. That's almost immediate. That refinement is immediate. You can feel it. reduced wrinkles, blemishes fade away, and that's noticeable. And I just want to say in particular also those liver, when you get those brown liver marks, they fade away as well. And as we detox the body and as the skin pushes out all the surface impurities and toxins and everything, we just start getting this golden blend, this beautiful, beautiful skin appearing. And also, because our products are natural, etc., it activates microcirculation in the skin with the blood system coming to the fore, and we don't disturb on any level the ecology of the skin. That is the immunity of the skin. We can't be disturbing the beneficial bacteria, fungi, and yeasts. You see, it's like you took a peach on the tree and you kept washing the peach. Instead of letting it just live in its natural microbial cloud that's protecting it, that you started interfering. So we have to protect it all times. And I keep touching my face, but I mean, obviously it's the entire body. So these products are pure, natural, and unique. They've got the highest frequency oils and precious metal minerals. It's gold, it's silver, it's copper, it's all the platinum precious metal minerals, osmium, palladium, rhodium, all in the almost gold. Harmonizing antioxidants in glass, blue bottles to protect from the light, scientifically designed, natural, of course, skin science, enhanced cell communication, most important, deep penetrating, and all skin types. So it's not like we're treating the oily part here and not and there and not there and not there. The body the skin will use these products as it needs to, and you will judge how much you need in the quantities. So we have some products here which I'm going to show you. And we've got a day cleanser. I'm just going to get it here. So we have the day cleanser. All right, let me just come back here. So this is the day cleanser, and I'm going to just show you it's beautiful in homeopathic bottles, and we've got an oil in there, and then you would drip some of the oil onto your hand, and you will clean your face and then use a cotton wool swab to then remove that surface. Now remember, oil cleans oil. Okay, oil will dissolve dirty, oily things and the free radicals. So we do need to use an oil, and it's a blend of oils, and it's actually got a neroli and a grapefruit base, this one, for the early morning. Okay, and then we have an evening one, a night one, which has got more of a jasmine in it, which is also a very high note, and also in a homeopathic dropper. And here, this one is very good also for cleaning makeup and grit and grime from the day. So this one's perfect. You also drop some into your hand, and you'll clean it all over right inside the wrinkles. And remember, when we are working with the face, it's always circular, circles, and upwards. And I just want to also share something with you. If you're using the oils, so you'll put some onto your hand, and then it's always useful to do some clockwise and anti-clockwise circles, golden mean circles, just to make sure that you're charging, warming, and also charging the oil. And then you would then apply it to your face and clean. I'm not going to do it right now, but I mean, that's what you would do. All right. So it's very important that you give a few turns this way and a few turns the other way to warm the oil and to work it into the golden mean space. Okay, so that's a day cleanse and the night cleanse. Then we also have an oxymineral spray. It's a rose spray. And this one is the one that, this one here will, I mean, it's so gentle, you can even spray it in your eyes. You can see I don't even blink. It's beautiful. It immediately shifts the microbial cloud, immediately. And on the face, it starts getting the cell activity, the communication happening. So this is a redox reaction, if you want to know specifically. And again, working with the ecology of the skin, the microbiology and the ecology of the skin. And then we have the Ormus Gold Balm, very similar to the Ormus, the alchemical Ormus Gold rejuvenating elixir that we would be taking orally. And it's blended with very, very, very special high Ormus containing organic oils as well. And this product is for the face. It's a treatment. It can obviously be used anywhere on the body as well. Any of these products can. Any of these products, by the way, can be consumed. They're harmless. And then this one's in a squirter. It's in the silver paper to keep the electron density inside the bottle and not letting energy dissipate. So it's an energy capacitor on the skin, raising the energy levels while the cell division starts happening and how it should be happening. All right, so you're forming this beautiful translucent barrier between inside and outside of you, not a hard petroleum-based barrier that's blocking excretion, blocking the air coming through. And this is where, as I said to you, my patients start not using base because they realize that it's a complete oil block, and that their skin benefits if it can breathe properly. And then we come to our absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous cell serum. And this is, it's absolutely heavenly. Look, they all are. But this is the high notes that we really need to be using from a vibrational point of view. And this is quite a thicker oil, and you can use this anywhere, anytime. So some people will use this in the morning with maybe a drop of the cell serum. At nighttime, they may only use the cell serum. It just depends on you and how you like to use these products. And then we have our gold exfoliating mask. And this is gold green clay, and it is volcanic in origin. And so this is going to exfoliate the dead cells, allowing for beautiful regeneration, also detoxify. And depending on the greasiness of the skin, you would put a little bit into the palm of your hand, put a couple of drops of water, make a little paste, and basically put it onto your skin for 2 to 3 minutes, depending on the oil of the skin. The oil of the skin is related to the oil inside the blood and around the organs and inside your body. So we'll always deal with that. The lymphatic system, the liver, the oiliness in the blood, the gallbladder, the ability to actually metabolize oil. So we always get to a root cause as well. And we don't want the free radicals coming out. So that's this most awesome spring skin range. Let me just show you some of the rest of the slides here. So there are the 5 products that I've told you about for the day, and there's the weekly green clay mask. And we absolutely recommend when you buy the pack that you use that mask the first time, so that you can just exfoliate and open up those cells beautifully. Remember, exercise brings oxygen to the skin too, and removes the waste via the blood system. So exercise is very, very important. Fresh air is very, very important, and your emotions. All right, and then here we have the higher alchemical vibration, prevention of aging, blemishes, wrinkles, feeling your skin coming alive. This is the routine. So this is what's on the bottle about how to do it all and wash your hands, etc. I won't spend time there. And, alignment with your higher self. And these are all our topical products. So what I'm going to show you now as well, it is all about topical and awakening yourself and aligning yourself with the feminine. And we're using all sorts of products to do that, but on the high notes. So that's our product. We have a male range too. And here is the bottle of capsules. And just to read to you some of the products in here, we've got chlorella, absolutely magnificent for skin, detoxifying and nourishing, building the texture of the skin. Things like a bee pollen, building the connective tissue. Horsetail, it's got silica for the structure of the cells. Other ones, stinging nettle, triphala, beautiful fruit enzymes, gotcha cola, bringing oxygen to the skin, stimulating oxygen as well, holy basil, hoshuwu, which is activating actually stem cells, andrographis, which cleaning, astragalus, schizandra berry, which is working on the liver. So while everybody, when you've got a skin issue, we've got to clean the liver, that's for sure, and look at the other organs. But it's built into this as well. As I said, the bee pollen activates oxygenation. So the gotcha cola, the Siberian ginseng, the bee pollen do that. Turmeric, anti-free radicals, antioxidant, MSM, sulfur detoxifying. Every cell needs it. Citrus bioflavonoids, another phytonutrient. So, there's about 14 products in here that are actually geared towards skin, hair, and nails, by the way, together with the Almost Gold in an oral form, together with perhaps an oxygen, together with the Stress Defense Shield. We see the fine layer of hair starting to grow again. Very, very important, especially here where a lot of people have problems with hair loss structurally, also from hair braiding. The nails start growing, and so that affects the bone as well, by the way. So it's skin, hair, and nails. And then we've got also our collagen. We've got an animal collagen. We've also got an integra veg plant-based collagen for vegans and vegetarians as well. So this will bring some more structure. It will also boost immunity. So everything's about immunity. We're boosting immunity everywhere. Let me just go back here. Let me just see here, where did we, this is where we were. So just to confirm, we're cleansing, building, and restoring 14 nutrients, as I said. Damaged hairlines, encouraging hair and nail regrowth, removing blemishes, refining skin and reducing wrinkles. Sometimes cancer patients, the nails go black. We restore the color quickly. The hair grows literally back in less than a week. You get a fine layer of hair growing. It's phenomenal. These products really, really work amazingly. Balancing the oil mantle, the pH mantle of the body, purifying the skin, and actually topically and orally, we're cleaning the blood and the liver. Very, very important. And there's a dosage. So then we've got prices. Everything is on the website. Okay, so the practitioners can buy directly, your patients can buy directly, the affiliates can buy directly, your people who you're referring to the website with your link buy directly as well. We pack, and it's an overnight delivery. It's very important though that human error, one must understand human error can creep in, and we had a typical example today. A first-time user on the website, the address wasn't put in properly, and it was an address going nowhere. So they sent it out, and it came back. They sent it out, it came back 4 times. And due to holidays and weekends, etc., it probably took about 12 days to get to the patient. Now, if the right address had been given the right time, this would never have happened. So there is a human error. I'm just saying. So make sure that whoever you are instructing to go and purchase off the website, they use proper postal codes, and you won't be able to get it delivered if you don't put the proper code in and the proper address. All right. The code is what will determine the shipping and the delivery. The rest of the address has to be perfect, because remember, the courier will pick it up and take it, and they will get to ABC instead of DEF and go back. back to the depot and go out again and go back to the depot. So we can't let that happen. That's just wasting everyone's time, and it's also impacting negatively on the company. And so just show and teach a little bit is what I'm really saying. Open up the website and show people how to use it. All right, show them where the shop is, show them where the center bookings are, show them where the courses are, the devices. It's very, very straightforward. And we use international software programs that work without fail. And then here is our, there, if you go into the website and you press on affiliate program, you see there's courses, there's quantum devices, there's the shop. So everything's in front of you. The affiliate program, the courses, the shop, and the devices. You can't go wrong. It's all there. What you do is you click on the affiliate program and you join. Let me show you. This is what comes up once you click on it, and there's a lot of information all about it, how to do it. Each affiliate needs to buy a box of products a month. Why? Because I want you using the products. I want you being authentic representatives. It makes perfect sense. We can't have people marketing and selling products that they have not used. All right, so that's very important that, you know, 1 box a month minimum is bought per affiliate. Okay, and then we're opening up all the levels underneath. So just a few, so that, you know, your people under you can benefit, and you can benefit from a couple of layers underneath you as well. And in that way, actually you can earn up to actually 16% in total back, which is nearly, I worked it out, it's good, would be nearly 25% return on the marginal return, which is great. So that's really exciting. And then when you enter, there's some health questions as well, and then your email comes through and we assign you an affiliate link, and you join straight away. And then if you've got people jumping up underneath you, sports enthusiasts, health and fitness, runners, wellness corporates who really want to have a little business in a box. We train the practitioners. The practitioners come in on a specific membership group, because they need to be trained properly too. We can't have the wrong information going out. So as an affiliate, you will earn, just to recap, on all the people who buy products and courses underneath you. You will earn a referral fee for every practitioner and business in a box that you that is sold, and you will also earn a referral for every center that you refer to us. See, so those referrals are not ongoing, they're once off, and they're after 6 months, where we can see that the practitioner's up and going and running, that the center, the franchise is up and running and going. So there's lots to share in, lots of health to share in, and we are on the button right now, because we quantum, and we have products that work, we have devices that work, and we have courses. So there's a whole career ahead. And that way I've really constructed this to work. We have affiliate meetings once a week on a Monday. We have practitioner meetings on a Wednesday. We have a live chat on a Thursday, and we have the professor lecturing us on a Saturday. Those are all complementary. But only the affiliates come in on the affiliates, and only the registered practitioners come in under the practitioner group. And then the practitioners will also be part of a case study practitioner interactive group, where we really discuss on a deeper level the usage of the devices, diseases, and how to realign people effectively and fast, because it's not about coming back in 3 months' time. 3 days' time. I think that's a good one. All right. And I think if we work with the clients, if we work with compassion and authenticity, the truth, organic, then I think we've got a recipe for success. There's not much more really to say. So if we just go back to the slide presentation, because I think could be one or two more slides. Let me just see. No, they're not on this one. I could actually try and let me just see if maybe they're not on here. Let me just go one more. That is the end of that one. I can show you some of the embalming products. Let me just see if they're in this one here. No, I will get hold of the I actually thought they were on that one. Let me just find them quickly. Nope. I think I know where to find it. Just bear with me a second. There we go here. Yes, perfect. Okay. So let me just pull this one through because this is yummy. This is very nice. We've got some really exciting things here. Just bear with me a second. All right, that'll take a minute or two to come through. And as I said to you, you know, clinically, the biggest problem with skin is toxicity. Lack of sufficient oil and the right oils topically and orally. And then there are a multitude of toxins and stuff that we actually paste all over our skin, and sometimes also the air is not as clean as it could be. So, you know, even acne, when we start using the oxy mineral spray, when we're using the right oils, oil cleans oil. It cleans out the little hair follicles and everything. And when we start using Ormus balm, when we start cleaning the liver, when we're getting all the fried food out of the adolescent, then we start getting clean skin. When we start resetting the hormones in an elderly woman, for example, getting the androgens balanced, then we can also start restoring the skin. So it's a very delicate balance, and you know, and making sure that the skin's hydrated, has the right water level, and getting the horrible parasites out and the itches out and the boils and the abscesses and the melanomas. We start treating them, and also having a look at bruising. Many people are on blood thinners and they bruise as easily as. And also burns, I wanted to mention, the wound spray, which is it's a much stronger version than this, is unbelievable for burns. You don't put anything else on, a bit of gauze and a crepe bandage. Incredible. Soaking, we soak the feet, we soak, and we do all of that. And you find all the hard skin removes. We also soak the leg, the foot, the varicose veins. We use a carrier, I told you, athlete's foot, you know, even scalps that are peeling, dandruff, nails, splitting nails. When you take Ormus Gold, you get an unbelievable nail that builds, and that's a reflection of the bone. It's a reflection of the teeth. So let's have a look here at what I wanted to show you. So this is the Awakening the Sacred Feminine range. And we're going to look at some steaming herbs. We're going to look at teas to drink. We're going to look at some soaks that I was just talking about. So here are our teas, and we have all sorts of teas that are coming on the market. So these are not 100% on the market right now. We have all the raw ingredients. We're waiting to load them. Then we have that would be tea, and then we have the steaming herbs. Here we go. So we've got a whole lot of healing herbs. Now, this is the yoni steaming, the vaginal steaming, and this is where you'll take a handful of the herbs and you will put them into 2 cups of boiling water, stir it, make sure it's not too hot, and then you sit either on the toilet or on a special bowl and you steam for about 10 minutes. And that awakens the sacred feminine, and I'm very interested right now in restoring the sacred feminine, that it's been adulterated for so many centuries. So we do restore this herbally, and we also use a vaginal douche for that as well. I just don't know if I've got a picture on that. There we go. There's a picture of the steaming. So all sorts of things, including fibroids and endometriosis, malignancies. And then we've got a douche as well, which is on the website. So you can see exactly what that looks like as well. So that oxymineral douche is inserted via a small douche apparatus into the vagina too, and literally the gas just gets, oxygen gas gets produced and literally pervades every part of whatever could exist, goes through the mucous membrane into the bloodstream as well. So sometimes it's an alternative form of consuming the oxyminerals is actually vaginally. And we also have an almost gold douche, awakening the divine, because the almost gold is working as an energy capacitor. So it almost works on one way separately to the oxymineral, separately to the herb. So we have 3 ways of feminine douches, and then we have a male one as well, also oxymineral, and the penis and the testicles and everything go into a beer glass. That's a soak with a carrier drops as well, and then that all shoots straight up the penis right to the top, the prostate, and wherever it needs to go, forming a gas. So very good also for infections and literally steam cleaning everything. We've got a foot soak as well for the diabetics and ulcers and varicose veins and so on. So we've got a really nice topical range right now. So that's what awaits us all, and I'm really excited this week. As I said, we're looking at designing gym equipment and also the gold t-shirts, and getting that kind of let's say promotional material, if you like, out. But people really are proud, especially the people who are case studies, because they really want to represent health. And the thing is that people are coming up to them and saying, hey, what are you doing? You're looking amazing. I've never seen skin like that before. And they have their before and after photographs. So, it's from very sick to well, but people wanting ultimate health. And we cater for all levels, and everybody's on their own journey. So, a 5% improvement in one is huge. A 20% improvement in another one is huge. And who are we to say? We can just advise. So, as I said, the affiliation, it's free entry. You do need to buy a box of products a month. That is mandatory, because we have to walk the talk. And it's food state. So you're just upping the quality of what would normally be in your shopping basket. And then the practitioner program, you join automatically if you have a Q450 device, or the Skio Educta, or the QUEX. You come in, we train you on the products, you become a 365 Healthy by Choice center, and join, as I say, join the growing space here, and enter into the case study discussions and discussions around what collagen really does, what melatonin really is, what melanin really is, and we delve down, deep dive, and uncover the natural truths. As I said right in the beginning, it's about nature. So anything else anyone want to ask me? It's all literally on the website. You need to just go there and become part of it. We active, we global, and yeah, we've ironed out most of the sort of launch hiccups, which I'm very pleased to say, and it's really now leaning forward and letting things happen in a very natural and beautiful, organic way. And there's unbelievable people. I see all of you already, the ones that I can make out, already have devices or about to get devices. So it's extremely exciting. On Friday at 3 o'clock, I'm going to do a recorded live Zoom again. And I've got a group of people coming. So I actually urge you to tune in if you're not in Johannesburg, or come if you are in the Johannesburg area. And let's go through the Q450 and some of the products. And I want to give you a feel of being a practitioner and or an affiliate. So it's really exciting. Any questions or something that's occurring to you? So this week I've done the skin, I've done the douches, which is the topical products, and there's many. We can break it down into any of those boxes. We can do hormones, we can do anti-aging, we can do blood pressure, blood sugar, the common ones. So, Roseanne. Oh, she's asking for the short clips. No, sorry, I am waiting for him to load those short clips. But we have now our software that the practitioners are going to be working on. So you each get a platform on the software, all the 365 Healthy by Choice practitioners. And inside that platform will be recordings of all our meetings and information for your access only. And then there'll be also a brochure. The brochure is available already anyway to self-train, and one needs to do that. And then what Roseanne is asking is, I've done 42 videos, one video per product. So what's in the liver and what it does, and dosage, same with Ormus, same with microbiome reset, etc. So I'm actually meeting on Wednesday to get all of that loaded now and to get our platform, the practitioner platform, sorted out. We're going to be uploading patient information. So let's say a patient sees Corinne in Durban, and they then go to Cape Town and they want to go see Roseanne. Roseanne and the patient can actually key in, and they can see exactly, wow, that was my assessment, this is what I took, and they can take things then to the next level. Or they might go to Canada or Italy or the EU or Australia, and you can key in and you can actually get the information. All right, so if any of you have got centers that would like to join 365, send them to me, refer them to me. If there's doctors, especially those that are now moving towards functional medicine, natural medicine, there's a big awakening, there's a big paradigm shift. Send them through to us. You will get referral fee anyway. And if you know people who want to work as affiliates and spread the word and get trained and be able to train others, then, become an affiliate yourself, and those people can join under you and use your link, and then you'll get a percentage, as I say, each time. So that's our start. And that needs to work properly before we get bigger and bigger and bigger. So there we go. Any other questions so far? All right. Do you feel do you know about the skin range? I know some of you have it already, and people like Vanessa, see if you can come on Friday. Smell, see, feel. I'll do some more video recordings. I'll do some live ones, how you actually, people applying the stuff and taking it off and speaking. And I have some already, but it would just take too long to play all the live ones now. So let's think clearly, live productively in all areas of our lives, and work cleverly, use our time productively, give the best products we can, and use our devices to the best possible way we can, and give the best to anybody who comes past us, because it's an honor. It's an honor for somebody to sit in front of us and give us that opportunity to help educate them and assist them in their health.